We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from South Florida. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Rover Stewart there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Here we go, shot. Liking it.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
6-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Back to throw. That is brought in. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jason Sanders for the extra.
Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll go. Richardson. That's taken in. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And some people say this is over-aggressive. In this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Indianapolis.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
That is high. What a throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, go.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's a give to H.A. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go. Check out.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. So that's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ready, ready. Bronco.
He'll run with right. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready.
A run up the middle with Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready. 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready. Cougar Knights.
They'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ready?
Second down and 3.
Ready? Liking 18. Control 80.
Richardson to throw. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
First and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 2. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That's Pierce in motion.
Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
10 yards to go.
60 Maverick. 60. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Here's Richardson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
13 yards on the play.
It's a first down and a gain of 13.
First down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
On the check.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go. Panthers cut.
On play action, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Dragon 60. Press up. Viking 18. 18. Pioneer.
To throw, it's Richardson. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
17 yards.
So now Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Colts will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready,
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Yeah! And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to Devon Achane. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. Ready? Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. There's a gain of 18.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Cowboy, check. Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Check.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Richardson. to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 11.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Come on, come on. Set. Go.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line is in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 2.
They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. Down the right sideline. And he will score! Alec Pierce. Touchdown Colts. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Colts move out to a 24-10 lead.
Dolphins 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Latu there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They face second down and 7.
Red. Cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? 6, ready?
Now it's Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4 is now second and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Here comes third and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 line.
Richardson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
31. Dolphins 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achek. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Now.
13 yards on the
Pass the
play.
60. Pass.
That's good.
Throwing now on first and 10. A high throw over the middle, that's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one out wide to Achek. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 23, here's second down and 5.
Brings up
18
second
Cardinal,
and
18
5
Cardinal.
at the Colts 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He runs with it, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Dolphins going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Goal to go.
Ready?
They'll run with Smith. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now they'll set up to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60, let's go. Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. To the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kicker on for the point after.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the 2nd level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
Shut up. Let go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Taylor up first down and more. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Colts first down. In motion is Warren. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and long.
Lightning 18.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, we've got a date next Sunday in the conference.